Pierce behind the curtain, if you will. Okay. Shit happens. For fuck's sake, never heard of them. All right, let me copy the clipboard. I thought I was ready. I thought it was really cool in here. I was like, why is it so breezy and nice? Thing is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. All right, so make your banana pancakes. All right, so let's get into this shit show. You guys haven't even seen it. All right. So we weren't making enough. Hey, Rylex, how you been, buddy? How's life treating you? We weren't making enough. That's your first clue right there. We weren't making enough. No bot sound. It's my little lady.
I love boobs.
I don't know. I'm not sure what it's doing. I'm not sure what it's doing. Oh, I know why that's fucked up. That's me. All right. Caverns of Industry. They're still dark, Fox. They're still dark. No sound for you. Let me see. Juicy. You didn't hear that? All right, so why are you not going through the right audio cues? Nope. Okay, so then let's see. Cable A, you should be going through cable B, maybe? Let's see. Are you guys, you can hear it, but it's really faint.
I love boobs.
That's playing through there. Default should be through there. You should be good. Cable B. Cable A. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to work on that off stream. I will have to work on that off stream. All right. Sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. So, this is the same, and god damn it, it's fucking dark again. This is the same factory. Let me go back to the corner that had nothing, just to show you guys, to get us an idea. Wake up slow. This was the empty corner. The entire first floor has been quadrupled. Every single ore has been quadrupled. So let me give you an idea what that means. We're going to go through each general line. Actually, I'm going to start with, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. All right, so let's start with copper. Copper comes, or sapphirite comes in. Sapphirite gets crushed sapphirite and crushed stone, which for whatever reason, you're not hooked up yet, which is fine. I've forgotten a couple of things apparently. Okay, so crushed sapphirite turns into where are you going? Okay, so crushed sapphirite turns into, I'll explain this in a minute. Crushed sapphirite goes there, and stone goes this way, which I'll explain in a second. Goes overhead here into crushed sapphirite, which goes into copper, zinc, and crushed stone. Crushed stone we'll explain in a minute. Crushed stone, let's just say, runs back up that way in that direction. I'll explain. Copper goes here into this chest, which then goes into this smelter, which then goes into this chest. And stack sizes are bigger. All right, Rylex, enjoy your lurk. Sorry that you've been in class the whole time, buddy. We miss you. Come back soon. We miss you. And then this is the 4 copper. They all run from their respective 4x into 4 different smelters. And the same thing for the other line, which is zinc. Zinc runs up and around to these 4. And then these 4 run into this chest here. Now, it does that for copper. We do that for tin and lead. And iron, well, we're just sinking the magnesium. I'll show you where. The iron, you know, I understand Kibitz's pain now. Kibitz and Let's Game It Out when they spend hours doing these things. I fucking get it now. I fucking get it now. Okay, so here is our sink for magnesium. And currently we're sinking magnesium. We're making about 900 points a minute. Now, back to the stone conversation. All the stone that's made by product. Gotta fix those. Stone all drops underneath in 3 different lines. Tin, copper, iron, where they all come into one. And then they all either go into this crate, or if there's overflow, they will eventually get sunk on the left output to a sink. Sure you are. You know what? I'm actually going to do something right now. Yes, we have mini sinks. So I've been mini sinking. Also, there's more still, but give me a second. I also had enough and broke and put the stacks of 500. I put the stacks of 500. All right, where are you? I saved this. And I think I've earned it. I think I've earned it. I think I've earned it. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to have Flame do it. I'm not going to have Nomad do it. Hey, Nomad. I'm not going to have Nomad do it. I am going to sink the stupid ticket.
Fixit Incorporated does not waste. As a reward for your creative input, I have been given permission to grant you a gift. You can find it in the Awesome Store. I hope you like it. It was my first solo project.
I feel dirty. I feel dirty. All right, so we go back down this elevator. You notice there's no more power over there. Instead, there's one single water pipe that runs down to here. If we go down this elevator, you will see not just the 3, but there are 6 coal burning heaters. All powered, all full, 1 bank of turbines. What is your problem? You should not be full of steam. There we go. Busy is not the word for it, guys. Sadistically slamming my fucking in the door over and over again. All right, so, and what we have is not 3, but 6. Are you doing the same thing again? Yep, you are. That's fine. You're not a big fix. And we have 2 carbon dioxide scrubbers running full speed. And I believe we're making, the math would be 1250. Oh no, wrong poll. So like, ban, you're a masochist, yes. Which one of you are not running? 150 times 3 is 450. No, 900. I'm sorry, not 1200. Nah, that's okay. And like I said, we have all of our water running. It's all clean. I can walk under everything. But it's all running. It's all clean. Power is self-contained and happy. Let the day continue. So there's been a change to the layout of the factory. This is my subfloor for wiring the first production floor because I'm going to need it. This was originally basement 1. And then we're going to go up a floor. And we're back on the main floor, which is production 1. Now, here's where shit gets fun. This floor, just to give you an idea of what they look like. This is the same size floor as the floor below it. 4 by whatever the hell this is. This is another floor for production. And then for Flame and Nomad, they have an entire another floor that is for the start of plates, rods, foils, screws, wires, all of those goodies. It is literally an entire floor just for them for that. But what we're going to focus on tonight is this floor. We're going to start working on getting our metals squared away, getting all those things squared away. Now, I did, after stream last night, go and find cryolite ore. Cryolite ore is all the way up here. And the question I have for you, chat, sweet chat, stay off my floor, you damn kids. Nah, they can go on the floor. I don't care. The question I have for you guys is, do we adjust that first basement and make it lower, which will only affect the piping for like the power plant downstairs, and move this down into there and actually put a train station down in that first floor? Because as you see, I've also gotten a ton of the satamonium ore, which is basically quaternium. So there's our quaternium right there. I've also changed all these over. Oh, and I added another one of these guys. These guys all have the steel mining head. So the question is, do we first move the sub-basement down and put a train station down there that can accept anything? Or do we, like this floor? This floor would technically be a train station, but it's not going to fit right is the problem. And it's going to affect the ceiling. Choo-choo to replace the former meows. We could do that case. We could do that. So here's the question, though. Is this on my playlist? Holy shit, I did not even know I had this. A Jack Johnson cover of the Pina Colada song. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. If you have half a brain. All right, so let's try this. I have so many weird B-sides that I don't even think about. All right, so if we do this, the question becomes, is this floor now going to be low enough? Let's zoop. I think it's 3 wide. All right, are we still above? We are above here. So the question is this enough room if we brought this line down? Let's see. If you like pina coladas. And guys, don't expect like high octane riveting tonight. This is going to be kind of a chill gameplay. We're just going to kind of relax. Let's see. No! Why does this train station have to be so fucking big? You have such big dick energy that's not fair. Doesn't even fit. Doesn't even fit, Chad. How much of it's sticking out the top? Let's see. Because I would love... The original plan was we were going to put the train station down there. And the reason this is so important to get done right now... I gotta go down one more block. One more block. Coladas. Getting lost in the rain. If you're not into yoga and you have half a brain. There we go. I think it's up to each caster to make it what they want, but no. No, no. I think we're going to have to do this first because I'm going to need resources in order to put lights in. So if we look real quick, because I know this is what Fox is on about, and Fox isn't wrong. It's dark in here. I need quartz crystals, which come from the cryolite. So we're going to have to run another train line. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. But we can do it. We can do this. It's hopefully not going to be the end of the world. All right. That might do. Let's see if this fits now. Chad, I'm going to kill somebody. I'm going to kill somebody. I don't think it... I still don't think it fits. I still don't think it fits. I still don't think it fits. Where the hell is the... If it doesn't stick through the roof, I don't care. Is this... Am I being stupid right now? What do you guys think? Something uncomfortable about the song tonight. Like, with you guys here. Like, this is... You know what? This is not one of my usual playlists. This is the one I save for Sunday morning with Libby. Let's see. We'll leave it for now. It's not poking through, which honestly might bite me in the ass. Gravity. All right, let's see. All right. I guess it's worth a shot, you know? Part of this whole thing is exploration of ideas. Nomadski. Is Nomadski in voice with me? Nope. Well, Wolf, you got me there, buddy. We actually tried to, and the problem was we tried to do it down where those guys were. And the problem is that the ramp in is too steep. And this was just a thought I had tonight. Gravity is trying to kick me down. All right. It was originally planned for, and it doesn't work the way we had planned for it. But the idea of this caldera was actually built around the entire idea of a train station down here. So I need 3 on the way out.
Train won't stop!
It might fit. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been calling it a caldera. This little valley bowl is great. It just doesn't size-wise fit. Which then becomes the problem of... it's still whatever size you want to make it, Fox. You can make them 2x2s or 2x4s or whatever. I usually run just 2x2s. See, the only thing I can think is to make this a one-way station down here where they pull in, they pull out and go, but that creates a train yard issue. You know what? I don't want to do this for now. Hey, it's 3D Factorio. You were addicted to this for a while. 1x1 with a bypass. What do you mean 1x1 with a bypass? Actually, Matoro, I'm going to be taking a page out of your book. Guys, if you haven't, go give Matoro some love. He plays a lot of Factorio and a lot of Satisfactory and a lot of these logistical games that we love. Matoro spent days and days and days building a raised rail system, and eventually we're going to be doing that as well. And he did it through blueprints, and it was really cool to watch, so it's probably something we're going to take out of his book. All right, what do you mean by a 1x1 bypass, Flame? 1x1 with a bypass, and then the bypass just keeps going around until the train is... in Matoro, we're actually not even playing vanilla, we're playing Satisfactory Plus. Which is a totally different monster. It basically adds Bobs and Angels from Factorio into Satisfactory. So I'm not bonked by the 8 update.
Train won't stop!
2 meters up. Yeah, the slopes over there and right here from the bottom of this bowl were... Oh yeah, let me show you. I'll show you, Matoro. Hang on. While I'm trying to understand what Flame is saying, because I do want to understand to see, you just want to have them keep spinning around while they wait for a dock spot, is basically what you're saying. Ooh, pretty different color ore. So, you have, instead of just having iron and copper, you have sapphirite, stereotype, and various different ores that replace. And sapphirite will eventually give you copper, zinc, lead, and iridium. Rubyite will give you tin, lead, rutile, and nickel, and rutile. Iron gives you iron and magnesium. There is liquid smelters that you have to make steel in a flexible blast furnace, and then you have to cool it off and make it. It's like Bobs and Angels. Let me see what you sent me. I love the post, the desk post-it note. And the subnote to it. I don't think it's going to fit down there. I don't think this is going to be a wise idea. I think we need to figure out another rail system. Yeah, I don't think it's going to fit. Because right now I just have the rail system sitting out there for Quaternium, and I'm going to have to figure out a large scale. Maybe we'll spend some time tonight figuring out train scales. To your daughters too. So let's see what kind of land we have. It's got to be nearby. I mean, it doesn't even have to be fancy for now. What I want is a two-way station. Excuse me. I want a one-way station with multiple lanes. And it looks like I'm going to need quantum, satamonium, sulfur, cryolite. I might need 5. And then on top of that, Matoro, it adds rods, plates, foils, pipes, and wires for every one of those material types. Be good to your daughters too. There goes Nomad. Ooh, Samor. I don't know if we have a use for it. All right. Trying to think where we're kind of now. Anybody who knows Factoria or Satisfactory, excuse me, can we destroy these guys with Nobelisks? Can these fucking things be destroyed? I don't remember. The problem is, you know, I have another really stupid idea, chat. Let's think outside the box for a minute. Let's go outside the box and think about this. So if we have the first floor, hate you. If I have the first floor here, what if, and go with me, don't think this is crazy yet. What if I made this floor a train station, moved up processing the advanced materials as they come in up one more, and then gave Flame for 48.
Go put your pants on.
Something like that, that there was another floor. You have this? What's up, Lennon? How you doing, bud?
Can't you put the drain on the outside of the building?
Yeah, but eventually you want it on level foundations.
Well, yeah, you put a foundations. Would you bring the train up, dock, and then come back down where you need to go?
That's fair.
Like building on the outside and trying to move everything from the inside. Just build a
But
platform
that's
outside here.
That's the thing. I don't have to move everything from the outside. I can legitimately move this guy up one. There we go. Use this floor. If we can get the trains up this high, which if we're going to make an elevated rail, wouldn't be a big deal anyway. Put it on this floor, bump this floor up by 2, make this the train floor, make the next floor up the advanced material processing. That's actually Hi, why is Flame not with you tonight, Lan? Flame is doing other stuff, I guess. So Flame knows they've got an open door. They're welcome to join, but there is no pressure. That right there is showing me that this is the smart choice. As crazy as it sounds. Okay. So then what I need to do... I'm gonna hate myself. All right, so that's the first problem solved. Put it on this floor, because that'll work easily. Then the next problem becomes what orientation for the sake of what is the front and what is the back on materials. I feel like this should be the beginning of processing, just like on the floor down, because over here is where Flame and Nomad can pick up, go up, and then go over. Wolf, are you saying it's crazy? Because if that's your belief, that's okay. I want to know why. I want to understand where you guys are thinking as well. I don't think it's that crazy, though. It's out of the box. But it would definitely put me close to where I need my resources. Is it? Would you yell at me, Nomad, if this were Factorio and I had that thought?
No.
Oh, okay. Is it crazy, chat? Like, I get the feeling it's going to bite me in the ass later. Okay. I have the feeling it's going to bite me in the ass later, but I don't know. If it were your guys' playthrough, and this is where I love having community input, what would you guys do? Nomad's vote is to put it on foundations out in a field out here somewhere. The original incantation was to put it down there somewhere. I am not moving everything on the first floor for base level materials. That's for damn sure. But if we put... First off, let's see how many train stations we can fit across the roof. Across that floor. Let's see that. Let's see that. And Lennon, how goes your cast, buddies? Still doing the DayZ grind? All right, so let's see if we do... One. This will give me an idea how big this base actually is, too. Two. Leave a little space. Two. And out for almost a week. Aw. If you need help with OBS, just let me know. I would much rather people go to the promised land of OBS than Slobs or Twitch Studio. And if I can help to make that any easier, just let me know. 3. Exactly, OBS for life. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, and they can actually be spread out. I could probably put 6 in here. Let's change it up. Oh, fuck. So we can fit 6 in there. Nothing wrong with that. We could fit 6, which I could theoretically run the 3 base metals if I needed to in one train line with a sushi belt / smart splitters. Yeah. Yeah. X shit. Oh my god. All right, so let's do one more. Now, I'm trying to not squeeze them so hard that we leave room. Oh, we'd have plenty of wiggle room to, because, so this part makes sense, but eventually I'm going to have to put in with these guys. And they fit in here right here, but I'm going to have to deal with like liquids and I'm going to have to deal with solids and them coming out. The only broadcast software that actually costs money. All right, so... Now, the question is, how much room do I have to give them a loop to do a switchback on it? Let's see. Let's build one out and actually see what it looks like depth-wise. All right, so freight platform 1, 2, and cheapy. Holy shit, this is not that crazy of an idea. This is not that crazy of an idea. All right, so let's go up a floor. See how much more room we got to give it. Blue on black. So the whole surface has to go up by 2. So that's what, another 16 on top of this one? All right, so instead of 32... No, it's not 16. It's... No, it should be... 40? 40. That's it right there. All right, so you're gonna have to get deleted. Okay, let's at least get it started. I never had, I mean, I've used it, but I've never had the joy of using it in a production environment for myself. You talk about hate with a passion, this is going to be, I am going to hate moving this floor up, too, with a passion.
Ain't there a blueprint or you can do it all at once, build it all once?
We can do it in large sections, but not like that. I'm gonna have to do it manually. This is not what I thought I was going to be doing tonight. I thought I was going to be doing steel. Which technically I could do steel. Not what I thought. That's okay. As long as we don't zoop. We can easily do this row by row. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay, if I do the 3-finger combo. Okay, that works. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. That needs a cat cam. I don't have a cat. Wes. I don't have a cat. Why would I have a cat cam if I don't have a cat? Alright, so that's going to be the floor. I'm not bringing home a cat just so you guys can have a cat to look at on my stream. Do you realize how insane that sounds, Wes? Pshaw? You can pshaw all you want. It ain't happening, Chief. Alright. There's no cat happening here. I'm her little lover boy. I have a way in and out of the station, too. I have a fast way in and out. I have a plan. I have a fast way out of here. I'm not getting a cat just so you guys have a cat to look at. I have a dog. Not... Wes, you wound me, sir. You fucking wound me. I have a dog, but my dog has a mind of her own and doesn't stay in one room. And I'm not a big believer in kennels or, I'm not a big believer in kennels. Okay. I'm not a big believer in kennels or keeping dogs in single rooms. She's my pretty little one. Oh, you almost did it, dummy. My sweet little baby. I'm her little lover boy. All right. My God. These key combinations are going to kill me tonight. And also the problem is you can barely see my dog. She is a black lab and I have to throw so much light at her just to be seen. It's a little bonky. Oh, come on. I have to throw so much light in order for her to be seen. It's crazy. Like, I can't even take regular photos of the dog. Like, I have to turn on every light in the house because her fur just absorbs all light. It's not a bad idea, Wes. I'm not poo-pooing your idea, but I will tell you that my office is not laid out in such a way that it makes sense. Oh my God! It doesn't exactly make sense for my office. Besides, then feet. Ew, feet. Ew, feet. New layout, not even. Still, the camera might, but the dog is still darker than midnight. All right. No, the other two aren't. You're not helping my case here. You are not helping my case. All right, so... Oh my God. You're not helping my case. All right, and this guy, we're going to move him and him eventually. Oh, come on. Besides, why, Wes, why would you like an animal camera so much? What is the positive on an animal camera? Butterfly Reese's, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. What were you playing? Butterfly Raid, Scout, welcome on in, Scout. Wait. Butterfly Reese's, thank you, Scout. Do I know you, Scout? Fucking around in RDO. Do I know Scout? No, different Scout. Okay. Do you don't cast, do you? You don't know Raging Ray, do you, Scout? Well, Lost and I know this Scout. Okay. Well, welcome on in, Scout. Okay, your numbers seemed really familiar. Okay. But welcome on in, Lost and Reese's and Scout and everybody playing some RDO. Are you doing just regular old RDO, or are you doing like RP RDO? Or I guess RDO is not RP. And Arquin, welcome on in as well. That's okay. Late is okay in our book. We are kind of just hanging out tonight working on a train station. While my everything's decide to be fussy. While I delete. We're putting a train station inside of our base. Okay, so this is kind of fun. And chat is currently trying to have a conversation with me about why or why not I should have a doggo cam or a kitty cam, and I don't even own a cat. So feel free to join in on that, guys, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Been a bit since I've been doing the RP server, had to uninstall. That's fair. Doing some regular RDO. I haven't done regular RDO in forever. Mirror, 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 mirror. Mod for Welsh Circuit. Okay. That's fair. I mean, Twitch is actually a smaller place than people realize. Twitch is a smaller place than people realize. Do they have a train robbery yet that works? Do we have a train robbery in RDO? Is it there? No fussiness? And Wes, god damn it, Lan, this is what happens when you have too many keybinds set up. You do have train robberies now. Okay. Wes said, where did Wes say it? Because I don't think it's a good idea for me to have a cat right now, so I have to live vicariously through YouTube videos or Twitch streams. Fair. Okay, that's fair, and I understand that. You know what? It's really not starting soon, but I'm going to leave it up for a minute. Fuck me, all these keybinds. All right, so we're going to keep rolling. I have way too many to remember. I have way too many to remember, and thank you for the Murloc. An N52, Razer Tartarus, or the like. I mean, I have a Stream Deck XL. I'm old and crotchety, and I use my keybinds, I'll be honest. I put it on my Stream Deck, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not going to use it anyway. Jack's dad, Lark. Lark sounds familiar. I don't know. But anyway, welcome on in. Any friend of Lost and Reese's is a friend of ours. Okay, I think I figured out how to do the keybind thing without actually doing the keybind thing. I just have to keep moving straight. Keep going straight. Flame, do you see the fun you're missing out on tonight? Ripping up a whole floor I put in before stream, so I had a floor to do stuff. Okay. There we go. As long as we keep going straight, we'll be okay. Is that one of those like little the side deck things that you use with your left hand? Meant to replace like the WASD in the left-hand side of your keyboard? Is that what that is? An N52 sounds like something out of Mass Effect. Moving on over. Hey, Toby, what's up, dude? How you been? Okay, we almost got dinged on that, but we're okay. Hallelujah, sweet baby Jesus. Measure once, cut twice. Well, this was another idea I had, so I don't know. It's very non-boomery of you, Lost. It's very non-boomery of you. See, that's also keybinds. All right, so here's the top side. And this is going to seem really silly to anybody else who just got here that doesn't have a clue what we're doing. Zoop. Move it on over. I have a Tartarus and I love it. It has like 6 button key. Let me see this thing. What's it called? Razor Tartarus. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. All right, the V2 is $77 on Amazon, and the Pro is $129 on Amazon. I don't know what the difference is. Oh my God, and then there's this thing. Then there is this monster, the Beastatron. There's this thing on top of this. Jesus. So you have the V2. Let me see. All right, so it's got 20 keys plus a scroll, like a jog scroll wheel, plus a little thumbstick on it. That's interesting. I don't know. Beastatron. I don't know. I guess I'm old. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. And we can't get a cat camera either. Now, before we go any further, because I know what's going to bite me. I know what's going to bite me. Let's just make sure. Okay, so we got room. The analog stick is actually a D-pad, so it has much better lifetime. Okay. See, I'm not actually a big handheld player. Like, I surprisingly like keyboard and mouse. The G13 for a while, yeah. Fuck! I don't know, like, if I really want, like, that land no falling, I know. I fell for you, Lost. Let's do... Okay. You too. But you're just such a catch, Lost. What can I say? All right, so let's get the outer rim done. Has it been daytime yet? Have we seen a daytime chat?
No, I
Have we?
haven't seen it.
Okay, so then I'm not crazy. Let's rock and roll. So it's finals. Why does it feel like every time you come in here, it's finals, Toby? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but it just seems like every time you come in, it's finals. It seems like you stop by, we're your one of your stops in finals week. You are crazy, just not about a lack of sunshine. All right, so that's the corner. That's because I'm always working on something important every week. What else you got going on besides finals? All right, it looks like we're building a train station tonight, chat. Thank God this is at least quick. And to what you said earlier, Wolf, about Smart. Smart is not actually... Smart is not certified for multiplayer. And we're trying to keep as many multiplayer options going. Smart does not have the little check mark for multiplayer. So... Programming project, new job. It's my birthday. It's your birthday today, Toby. Happy birthday. 20... 23? 24? Happy birthday, nonetheless, my man. Yep, bronies? Okay. I was going to say I thought it was 23. That was my first guess. All good. Wolf, we're not using Smart because Smart is not certified for multiplayer. It doesn't have the little check mark, and we're trying to avoid as much problem as we can. I have used Smart in multiplayer setups before, but with as much as Satisfactory Plus adds, I don't want to, like, jank it up. See, it's a lot faster to put these in than it was to take it out. Yeah. And I mean, really, I can do what? 10? Yeah, 10. So, I mean, I wouldn't go much further than that anyway. But yep, we're going to be building a train station tonight, guys. Maybe we'll start on a train actual, like, rail. And don't forget, since I'm taking over my own floor, this is going to be... Yeah. I still like Smart for like the spacing and the auto hookup and the directionality and everything. I think Smart's a great mod, and I love it. I wish they would just hire the guy that made Smart and bring the functionality to the game, but yet again, Update 8 has been delayed because of more issues, so that's a wish and a want right now. That's a wish and a want. All right, so there's the new processing floor 2. And this is a wild idea, sticking trains in the middle of it, which is probably going to bite me in the ass that I'm going to have to redo it at some point. But, chat. Actually, 2 is going to be 40. All right, so we're back here again. Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Is this idea stupid, Nomad?
Putting trains mines up there then?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like it could actually be really good. Part of what Smart does is pushes the game performance past what Windows specs. See, I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know you could do that. I thought Smart was just a lot of good stuff for placement and everything. I didn't realize they were like optifying it. Okay, so what I want to do then is I want to come in on this side or this side. I want to come in like that, zoop, and then go over and up. Okay, cool. I got it. Oh, that I'm aware of. Okay, we're gonna square this out and just put this as a roof. I will deal with the architectural needs later, since chat hasn't given me a challenge yet of what exactly it is we're doing with. I hear you, kitty cat. Really? Okay. One complete, almost. Oh my god, man. You are wild, man. You are a wild man. All right, so we're going to carry this. Already plugged in. So what's the point of the game? To build all the things, to finish all the milestones, and to... Yeah, I know it's too long. And to optimize a factory and make it run smoother. What? I only have 8 more variant. You're wild, man. That is wild. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to eventually. Okay, for the time being, let's just grab this. Alright, so let's do something like that for now. Fuck, you might be too big. Too full. See, what I was hoping to do, maybe I should lay those out first. Did I just? No, okay. Let's see if we can't do it. We'll go out that way. So everything's going to come in and around here. So our first train station should be over here at this corner. And then what we want to do is be able to get a 90-degree bend out that way eventually.
You have a second LAN?
I do. What's up?
Hard drive's done.
Oh, okay. So what sounds fun to you, Nomad? Do you want to process? Do you want to work on processing? Do you want to work on actual usable mats? Do you want to go out and explore?
We not really deep diving into this mod pack or this mod. I don't know any of the recipes.
You don't
but
want to deep
recipes-
dive it? You don't want to put this needle in your arm?
No.
Conductive iron. Instant copper wire. Wow, that's not bad. Instant copper wire. Conductive iron. I'm going to go with the instant copper wire for now. It's not my favorite, but it'll do. Okay. Perfecto. What is that noise? Sounds like a fucking velociraptor. Right, at the end of the game, really, Death, the end of these games are to produce as much as fast as possible. And not like speedrun. Not like speedrun to the end. I need to move these apart from each other. But to create as much resources as you can. All right, can we make this bend? Is kind of the idea. To challenge yourself. Yeah, I guess, I mean, to build a... Okay, so that'll work. That'll work for the outlet. It's more about challenging yourself than anything, Death. It's the whole point of this game is to creatively... It's a creative sandbox in which there's, like, logic rules. So, really, whatever you want to make out of it. Okay. One. I'm going to do a 2x2, I believe, again. Unless Flame in chat or Nomad in game have any issues with a 2x2 train. I think a 2x2 is going to be... Oh, we have
Train
plenty of
won't
room.
stop!
383 is way too big for this game, Lost. 383 is way too big. And I don't even know why you do a 383 in this game in the first place. Like, I don't even know why you would 383. Because you can is the only answer I have, and that's a fair answer. All right, so let's do something like here. And let's get this side of the... No, I don't like that. Let's start one of these guys like here. Drag it to here. See if we can... Too steep. Okay, so we got to go back a little further. Let's go back 2 more. See if that does. Unlike some factory games, this game has infinite resources, but limited nodes. Ultimate goal is to design a factory that uses all the possible mineral output to produce. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's a better example than I could have gotten. That's a better example than let's leave that there for a second. Why is this too sharp of a turn? This should not be too sharp of a turn. Maybe you need to go to save myself some heartache. Go to here. Oh yeah. Okay, that's what I want to do. That's where I want to go to. Is that? That's not straight. Chat, why not straight? Because we went one too far with that bump. One too far with that bump. Will you go straight now? Yes. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Are you being serious, Cassie? Does that mean you'll finally play games like this with me? Say a number of hours to build such a factory and the performance starts to tank. Right, right. All right, so let's see if we can't do foundations. Okay. Come on. There you go. All right, chat. It actually is now officially hooked up into our base on the inlet. Now starts the insanity is having it. And I know that I'm cutting this down to like 5 stations in here by doing this short, but that's okay. I'll rework this at some point. We can test with our
Reese's Pieces.
Hey, Cloudy. We can test with our one train right now. How are you tonight, Cloud? All right, I need more plates while I'm at it. And I do have, yeah, I do have. I feel really slow. But I do have everything I need. All right, so let's go down to 0. Back in the factory floor. I feel like I'm missing part of the chat. You're contemplating new builds for what, PoE? All right, so there we go. All right, now we're gonna make some iron plates. Yub. Yub. I can't help but feel like, and Nomad, tell me if you've ever had this feeling like with Factorio. I feel like I'm making a really stupid idea as I do this.
Yes.
Like, I feel like it's like reaching into the bottom of a basket for laundry, and there's a snake down there. But you still need your laundry.
Yep.
I feel like this is a snake in a basket. I feel like this is a really stupid move. I feel like this is a really, really, really stupid move, chat. But I can't stop, and I can't look away, and I can't do anything else but this. If it works, it's not stupid, right? But am I going to pay for it later, I guess is my...
The thing is you build it once. Are you going to build it the second time, the third time, move it the fourth time?
Well, this is satisfactory. Just like Factorio, you're going to rebuild things.
Yeah.
And yes, guys, I just fell into an elevator shaft. Like Timmy in the well. Okay. Oh, I mean, absolutely, I think this is going to be a rebuild at some point. But that goes without saying in Satisfactory or Factorio or any of these kind of games. There's always going to be a rebuild, especially when we don't know what's around the bend. We don't know what's coming with a pack like this. It's like Bob's and Angels in Satisfactories. And I keep making that comparison, chat, but there is a ton of things in here that remind me of Bob's and Angels, especially with this mod pack, adding all the new ores that can be crushed down into multiple things. And all the, oh, you need to make this part that I don't realize is coming. All right. This is going to need... Also, the ore names, yeah, they're the same thing as Bob's and Angels. Okay, for the time being... They're a different kind of pain to me, Wolf. They're a different kind of pain. So what I'm going to do then... first thing I need to do is tell this guy, hey, you can only go one way. Did you crash?
Yeah, I crashed.
I wonder why you stick so long and then you crash out of nowhere. Alright, so here comes the fun, chat. Okay, you can go that way. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember, are these block signals I want, or are these chain signals? No, we don't want you to go. I don't want you to be a toggle. Pass signal. I don't even want to get involved with these yet, not until I have a two-way rail system. So why do you prefer space exploration to Bob's and Angels, Wolf? You hear that, Nomad? Somebody that prefers space exploration.
It all depends on what part you like.
Space belts. I love space belts.
Babe.
Space belts.
See, normally when I play, I just play with Bobs. I don't play Bobs and Angels.
Oh, but if you're gonna play with Bobs, you might as well, like, you know, get that extra punch of Angels.
No. Just Bobs.
Oh, come on. All right, so we're gonna say you are a load station. You are a load station. Press F to dock. I've not played space exploration because I prefer train transport, not rocket. There are literally trains that will go from your planet to the stations to everything. I like expanding the end game more than complicating the early game, more than SC does. That's fair. That is fair. That is fair. See, that's why I kind of enjoy both Bobs and Angels for the early game changes as well as space exploration for the end game changes, to be honest. But I think I will have to say I actually think that space exploration is grindier than Bobs and Angels. All right, so we have a train running inside of our base. Okay, so we need to make you a drop dock. So you're going to be an unload. You're going to be an unload. We're going to change the station name to Home Base Alpha West. 1 West. There we go. All right, so train is going to go between Satmonium. We're going to edit the timetable, get rid of Home Base Alpha. And we're going to add Home Base Alpha 1 West. You guys are crazy. You guys are wild. Okay, so let's dock. Let's take this out of here. Let's make sure she does a loop cleanly, and we'll ignore my drunken rails down the road because those were just temporary. Chug, chug. Okay, let's go. I've seen Pi. I'm not willing to try it anytime soon. Why not? A Keck. You can't call Amtrak. We're on a foreign planet. All right, so there you go. All right, so now we go out to our ore home. Let's see. I'm going to have to move that pipe. That's fine. It's got to go up anyway. So now we have a train station inside our base. Trackam? Call Planet Express. It's probably the right people to call at this point. Wolf, I'd you know, I've never done a Pyanodons. See, the problem is I don't know how much traction Pi gets on stream because of how grindy it is and how over the head of a lot of players it is, let alone people that don't even play play Factorio. So
Train won't stop!
spaceships, not space trains? I don't know. Did you leave again? You did. All right.
Yeah, he crashed.
All right, let me just get... All right, what, are you getting the timeout thing?
No, it's my side.
You think it's a shadow thing?
I don't think so. If it was a shadow
Puzzling
thing, I
out...
would be.
Oh, go ahead.
If it was a shadow thing, I wouldn't be talking to you.
Okay. Are you reading chat? Well, puzzling out the recipes is part of the fun of pie. Pyanodons. No. 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 Alright, so now we're going to go back here. We're going to let this train sit in the station and start figuring out our next action. One thing I finally learned is to be able to just waste byproducts. I thought the idea with pies, though, was that you didn't waste anything. And, Yuzori, as far as a two-way rail goes, I don't typically run two ways. I run one ways, which is what I'll probably set up here, but if I can help in any way, just let me know, hun. Alright, you should pop to the left. There we go. Ooh, can I catch it? Can I catch it? You know, I just wish that the trains could kill you here. If you want, Nomad, I can restart it if need be. Alright, so you've got all that ore in you. Okay, good. So that's step one figured out. We have trains coming in and out of here.
Train won't stop!
So now... you go there. You go there. Cool. Okay, so that's going to be our first run. Now, if the spacings are correct, I might have gotten lucky with an idea here that spacings will be correct. There we go. Because one science tier gives you a lot to play with. Ah. Okay, so you're... All right, let me do a save real quick, guys. Give me a second. Because Nomad's having issues.
Don't worry about me, Ian.
No, no. Absolutely not. All right, so we're going to do this for 1 second. We'll just avoid using them unless I have to get something too far away. Well, I actually love working with the train systems, and I will be over this system once again doing trains, so... And, Akek, how are you doing, buddy? How's it going? Have you tried this Satisfactory Plus yet?
Train won't stop!
Trains are fun. I learned to love trains in Factorio, and this game continued that trend of loving how trains work and the signaling and everything. This mod is
Conductor of the poop train!
phenomenal, Akek. Thank you, Toby. It's Satisfactory Plus, and it makes it so much more logistically difficult? Redeeming? I don't know what you want to call it. It is amazing, though. Thank you for the Murloc. Have you done this pack yet, Toby? I don't know if satisfying is the word for it. It's not satisfyingly satisfactory. I don't know if that's the word. It's on your bucket list for summer games? Well, our friend Flame put this one in my arm. Oh, that loads. All right, multiplayer settings. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh, nice. God, I didn't realize how high up we were. Okay. There's enough resource generation as well. Optimizing byproducts can be part of the fun in Pi, but it's not a requirement. Good thing is some byproducts are essential mats until you get higher tech. Then those get used up quickly. Took you a while to learn that? Yeah, I've never done Pi. I'm not against it.
I might be starting that.
Really? You're gonna do Pi Anodons?
I just beat Space Block, so.
You beat your space block. Okay.
Yep.
So then space exploration?
No.
Oh. Alright, so do I need a sorter or a crusher? I think I just need a crusher for. For now, it's just a crusher. Bum, 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 bum. Did you reload the SMM profile today with the changes I gave you?
Yes.
Oh, I even crashed that time. I was eating a sandwich when it crashed. Let me try something. Let me close this out. Let's just close some crap and try again. All right, Jack. Stand by. Technical difficulties. All of that jazz. Here. As a matter of fact, let's do... let's do a little of this. Fit to screen. There we go. There we go. Let's check for updates. I'm currently in process of working on engineering a default setup for designing drop-in resource buses. Like through the blueprint? Through the blueprint system? I honestly wish we could get mods in... You'll blueprint it? Okay. I honestly wish we could get mods in dedicated, because this would be so much easier. And I get they don't want to do it till 1.0 and whatnot, but they could have so many people working on the back end for mods and such while it's happening. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, it not only did Nomad crash, Nomad crashed me, which is okay. It happens. Oh shit, I gotta sync all that downstairs. Chain crash. That's actually pretty impressive to have a crash that the client crashes the host. All right, there we go. Most of my buses have been large. I want to make a smaller one and dedicate them. I'm not even at the point of like properly doing buses. Need of the moment. Is there a better way? Need of the moment. Let's do a crusher. Sadimonium. so there's that. Then we need to get some power up here. Where the hell are my power? Oh, I'm on the wrong floor. Come on. Okay, there we go. Moments, it's faster to use a bunch of... Is it... It's true, they don't use power or anything. You can just run back and do what you need with them. Hooray, rain. Alright, so Satamonium is going to give me crushed stone and crushed Satamonium. No power and you can drop a crat load on one node. That's fair. You just got to run back and get them every 200 or every 100. No. Oh, I need wire. Okay, so there's that. Chad, I think I'm stalling. I'm stalling to go out to that node and put a rail line. So Cryolite is not that much further. We go down there.
I timed out again, so.
Alright.
We can fix
See
it after
what's that?
stream or something. We can fix that after stream or something.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Alright, so we gotta go up there. I gotta figure out a route up there is the problem. And I'm not stalling. Actually, before I go, yeah, I do want to set that up because I want Caterium running. Because Caterium is something I'm going to need a lot of. Maybe not a lot, but I'm going to need it. You know what? We've got Caterium in the base. I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to sweat it. What I am going to do real quick, though, is take a 5... Oh, I think Ban's got enough on his plate as far as game decisions go right now. Boys are down. He doesn't even have a desk right now, from what I understand. All right. So let's see. Need to go further west or east. West. Wait, he doesn't even have internet in his house right now? Oh, that's one's already been opened. Alright, we can go down here maybe. No, that's not what we need. We need to keep going. Oh, shit. I've got to get into that. What is that? Alright, I got to get down in that ravine. Yeah, done hook the... Alright, Samor I don't believe has a use. Alright, I believe that's nitrogen down there. The question is, how the hell am I going to get this cryolite? I mean, I could absolutely cheese it. But I don't think that's a smart move. I'm gonna, you know, regret cheesing it. That up there, isn't that the, like, the bamboo forest? Or am I crazy? Boys are back in town. Let's grab you. Oh! Well, here we go. Oh. That hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. That hurt a ton. Lazy are working on something like 3 different community servers. Yeah, that was one hell of a drop. Which also puts me in a really stupid bad spot right now. We lived, not by much, but we lived. I don't even think, I don't, nope, that's a black hole. It's not worth even considering. Well, you know, we all have our different hosts and choice. What is biological water? All right, so this is not the direction. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, chat. There's a difference between water and biological water. I'm not stupid, I promise. I know what you're about to say. I know what you're about to say, and yes. Yours go. There we go. Pee. I do need to pee. You're right. Is it yellow? Do you need to filter it? I'm not sure. Your guys' guess is as good as mine. Okay. That's a normal rubite. I need to stop with this. Okay. All right, we're almost there. It's up on that ridge. Is there any other, as long as I'm in this vicinity, let's see. Cryolite. Should be one right up there. There's a bunch there. We're gonna have to bite it and get up there somehow. It's 1,300 meters that way. All right, we're below it. Last time I went for one of these guys, I got myself into trouble. Hey, kitties. Alright, so let's get slug DNA. Ooh, that makes 100. Meow. Meow is right, and thank you for that, Nomad. Thank you, buddy. I promise not to sing any Christmas music. Ooh, mycelia. I need more of that. I need that for research. Land, don't get distracted. We're on a mission to get cryolite because we need to get quartz because we need to get lights. 3 out of 11 in 8-lane variants. Okay. Where the hell is this going to take me to? Okay, so we're well past the cryolite. What? Oh, no. What are you? Chlorine. Okay. I don't think this is going to be the way to get us there. If I can get there, I can kind of figure a way back. And even if I have to like just jump it on the way back, I can. Okay, let's see. I think I need 100 to start the farming of, there we go. All right. There's another slug up there. I'm not going to mess with. It doesn't feel right having these animals on retaliate only. But I also know I don't want to get stomped. I don't want to get stomped otherwise. I have to say the cave's pretty. The cave is very pretty. The cave is super pretty. They've done a great job with the environment in this game. And I'm not sure, are they changing the environment again in 8? I don't know. That you guys probably know more than I do. Where the hell am I? This cave is huge. I mean, I feel like we're going up. So. Yeah, but folks like a Keck and Wolf and there's a couple of satisfactory people in here who probably stay up. I know Flame does on the updates. So is 8 1.0? Let's do this again. Let's see. Because I'll build right through the damn cave if I have to. 8 is not 1.0? Okay. Because supposedly 7 was going to be 1.0. Was what the rumor mill was back then. All right, it's another slug up there. So are we swimming back? Yes, we're swimming back around here now. Okay, so maybe we might be able to go down here. Maybe we can break off there and go. I don't know. The Titan Forest is getting an overhaul with update 8. So is it update 8 and then 1.0, or they've not said that yet, or because they keep teasing us with 1.0. I'm not sure. Foot is asleep. All right, let's see. Let me do this as long as I'm close enough. Okay, so Cryolite's over here. They've given no hard timeline on 1.0. Okay. Oh, I hate you. I forgot about that. I gotta... All right, Chad, hold your breath. All right, so here's the Cryolite. What's up, Cannon? How you doing, Bubba? And we're gonna have to run back through it because I think this is gonna be the route is here, down, and then to hit there. So let's turn around. Let's try again. Another slow day on the tools. All right. Yeah. All right, so we're out of it again. A little this way. Here. A little more further this way. Oh, every night. All right, so a little bit this way. That's the nitrogen pit. Okay. That's where that's what I was thinking of. I thought I was closer than I was earlier. Okay, so that's going to go that way. Then we're going to hug the left. 1.0 updates smaller on content as they focus on pushing out 1.0. Obviously, the decision to switch to UES 5 is causing more delay. Of course, that said, The observable content is small compared to past updates. I'm fine with that. Because the closer we get to 1.0, the closer we get to the possibility of them giving actual dedicated modding support to dedicated servers. So that's going to be a bitch to get up, but we can do that. I see a rail line right there of mine. Oh, bye-bye, tick. Bye-bye, giraffe. Space flea tick thing. Okay, what are you? You're just stereotype? That's fine. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break and pee. And that being said, we're going to start on the two-way rail up to here when I get back. And then we're going to go branch up to that cryolite. And then we're going to build a second station for that. Good game plan? Good game plan. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll get this going in just a second. All right, we're back. We're back, and I'm going to do this. Which means I need to clean up this rail system first. Because this rail system is a hot, disgusting mess. Do I have any? Yep, I have enough on me. All right, you guys can hear me? Good. Let's do some cleanup. And let's make our magic way. There's parts of this rail I don't like here. And it's been a while since I've used this railway stuff, so we're gonna clean it up. We're gonna clean it up. All right, so we're gonna cut that, and we're gonna cut some of this, and then we're going to cut down some trees because progress needs to be made for or deforestation for progress, I guess. Yum yum. And You know what? I'm probably going to end up ripping this rail all the way back. I don't want to, but I don't see a choice, chat. Does anybody have any... Like this, why did I go all the way around here and do this drunk rail thing? Why? Why do I hate myself? Maybe this will get us on a
Your contract
good start.
compels you to harvest this artifact.
I don't know.
Harvest.
Okay, and then from here, we're going to go up. Can we go straight for this rail? Yeah, so go to the edge. Okay, this is already looking better than it did, but now I don't remember where I'm going. Don't remember where I'm going now, chat. Why am I here? What are we doing? I wish I could cut down these big fucking trees, but I can't. So we're gonna do with what we can. I said, where are we going and what are we doing? And Wolf said, that's a question for your therapist. Joke's on you, I don't have one of those. All right, so we're gonna keep going straight as long as we can. We're gonna curve here a little bit. Oh, why do I hate myself? Right, why does the old me hate, like, why does past Chris hate current Chris? Like, it's so self-sabotagey what I'm currently doing, and I'm trying not to self-sabotage, but... Alright, so let's go back to where we need to be. Alright, so you're there. I didn't mean to go that. I didn't realize it was that far. Shit. Alright, okay. Let's go down. And when we get to this height ridge, and Yuzori, are you still here? Because this is the beginning of a two-way rail system. And I know you were wondering how to do. Okay. I just didn't know, because if you were here, I was gonna walk you through the, like, in my brain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Okay, so let's go to there. Not the most natural of curves, but this is going to be our... This is going to be our out of the base towards the forest run right here. So I'm literally thinking what's right hand, what's left hand as I'm doing this. So we're going to go to the crest of this hill. I don't know how much straighter this is going to be than it was, but hopefully it's a little better. And then what I'm going to try to do is mirror this with a track right next to it. I'm going to try to mirror this with another track. Right. Let's see. So you're going to make... Can you make the turn? Oh, you can't make that turn. All right, so we're going to go back a little ways. Then we're going to try to go here, maybe? And then see if you connect here. Good. Okay, so you connect. It's still kind of drunk. It's still kind of drunk, but it's progressing. It'll get there before we're done. Don't like leaving this off the ground for the... I'm not going to do that. There we go. Actually, this might not even be good enough because as you can see, I'm so far over. I haven't left myself any room. Well, eventually I'm going to build a full monorail raised system in a blueprint that takes it where it needs to go with lighting and with catwalks and with everything and power ran along the way. But for right now, I'm just trying to get the bare materials we need for the base. So yeah, it's going to live on the ground. It's kind of tough titty on that one. I mean, I can always have it like hover off the ground if you want. Let's do that. Let's get rid of you. And you, because I'm going to need to move this guy over and make... Oh, you're going to be... Oh, you're going to hurt. You're going to hurt. You're going to hurt. All right, so we're going to go here. Without... Yeah. And I don't know if this mod pack like directly adds progressive trains or not. I don't know what the deal. Come on, you fucker. Okay, there. If I didn't have trains, there'd be no way I'd be running back and forth doing the slow walk. So there's that. I mean, there's always that option. You guys could watch me, you know, walk from point A to point B, or do a tractor, which the tractors are mental. I mean, the tractors are completely mental, so. I don't know how much of the tractors I trust. Because I don't know about you guys, but my tractors have been stupid. I always have stupid tractors. And I would assume that it's programming on my side. All right, do I want to? Yes, I want to pick a fight. Ow, okay. Bloop. 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 This is where old Chris sabotaged the shit out of new Chris. Ah. Alright, so... The last time I played with tractors was Experimental 5. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're drunk, train track. You're a drunk train track. And I would agree in a perfect world, yes, you put them on a surface, but this is not a perfect world. Have they? Okay. This is, I will say though, this is still too far to take trucks reliably. This is still too far to take trucks reliably. So, boom. I'm not gonna fuck with you. And that looks really drunk. That looks really drunk. Give me blue. Blue. Give me blue. Nope. Okay. Then we're gonna rework it this direction, I guess. So when you can't get your rails to work, you just... See, now you work. It's kind of in the water, but you know what? It's a rail. Okay, so you work. The rail system beast is finicky at best in this game. So, yeah. All right, so this is going to be our right-hand drive. So, you're going to be our out lane. We're going to disconnect. No, we're not going to disconnect you yet. Not yet. Yeah, finicky is a good word for it. All right, so let's get rid of you because we're not using you currently. And the question is, how close do I feel like putting them? Yeah, let's start with that. So now it's just a matter of kind of duplicating what we did, and this is going to be our inbound. Before I go any further, though, let's make sure that we connect up the rail, and I don't know if you're even going to connect. Railroad has too sharp of a turn. Alright, so let's do... Okay. You're gonna go something like so. And then something like... Why are you not wanting to curve this way, you pain in... Oh, did we... And there are actually Azori rail system... Why? Why? How are you not... Nope, not what I want. See, what I've learned about this game is that the rail curves are all based off of the last curve it made. So if I do something like... Oh, come on. You were so close. You were so close. Okay, you don't want to connect... You know what? We're going to pull you for a second. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. We go any tighter than that? No. Okay. So now... See, don't tell me that it's too long. Don't tell me that my railroad is too long, because it's not. There. Alright, so that's that. That's an inline. That's an outline. We're good so far. And now we go down here. Yeah, I saw a mod package that actually adds a whole bunch of rails directly to the game for like overpasses and stuff like that. So if you struggle with making your own intersections and exchanges, you can do that. Okay, so now we're gonna go to here. This is where I really wish I had a third-person camera. I really wish I had a third person at this point. There. So you always make a circuit, just never use one line. I make two ways, and two ways give you the availability to have trains bi-directionally traveling at any time, and you're not having problems with then the like exchange of multiple trains on it and everything. And we'll create segments out of this. So what we'll use is these block signals to create blocks of areas that trains say, hey, there's somebody in the next block. I can't progress past this signal to the next block. And that's how trains will communicate with each other. And then when you get to intersections, it's just a matter of, hey, how do we get them to talk without, that's not good. So then what is your current frustration with trains? Boom. Just using one-way line? Just using one line. Okay, so you want to have trains be able to go both directions on one line. The problem with with bidirectional trains on one line is that trains will end up meeting nose to nose. That we have that. That's no problem. That's what I was currently running on this train. But basically you have to have one line for each train then. Because if you have more than one line on the same line, they're gonna headbutt. So it kind of puts you in a bad spot then. Versus bidirectional rails allow you a lot more freedom to make them turn and make them change and make them go in different ways. The other problem with one-way line is that, okay, you're drunk, Len. No, you're not. The other problem with one-way lines is that you can have multiple trains on the line, but they all have to travel the same direction, or you have that problem of them butting into each other. So, realistically speaking, let's go up here. It all depends on how you do your system. I've never personally been a fan of one rail lines. It's not realistic. That's just me. There's too many what-if circumstances in one-way lines. And while, yes, it's a pain in the ass to run multiple rails for a two-way line, later on, future you will thank you. Hey, Joe, how you been? How's life treating you? Has been a while. All right, so let's get up to here. Move back to Georgia. Georgia on your mind. One of my favorite states to travel the highway through.
Train won't stop!
That's right. Trains don't stop. I can't complain, you know. Living the dream, all that jazz. Another day in paradise. What the hell? Still in the EC. In the EC. EC. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm still on the East Coast. I just didn't understand what you meant by EC. Yeah, I'm still here in Florida. Still living that Florida paradise life. Okay, and Yuzori, that's great. You only have one train? Are you only talking about one train on that line? Okay, I can... Before I disconnect all this, I'll show you. The only thing you have to do is have an engine on both sides. So you only want to run one train on one rail. You don't want to have like a thoroughfare highway system for your rails. Tell Hannah hello. Okay, so let's go here. Because really, it's just a matter of put down your rail. And then, you know, connect your... Can't deal with the drama. Honestly, I don't blame you. Honestly, I don't blame you at all. Roommates are good for temporary, not good for long term. And they drive you crazy. And you get to a point in your life where you're like, I'm done with roommates. I'm not doing that anymore. F that. I'm out. It kept telling you it couldn't find the home station. The home station. What is a home station? Oh, we're almost there. Chat, we're almost there. We've almost finished this. This is... They might be too close, but I don't know. All right, well, hang on. I will demonstrate what you're saying if you give me a second. Do a little of this. Yada, yada, yada. Boom. All right. Okay. I don't know if that one got ran over by a train or what. Okay, so here we go. All right, so there we go. There goes to that. And now we're going to fight the train lines. Okay, so before I hook this up, let me... Ah, you're too big. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we're going to go up here. We're going to call our train. Yeah, Satisfactory Plus. It's like Bob's and Angels for Factorio, but in Satisfactory. All right, so let's grab our train. Train. Turn on self-driving, come to me. And then I'm going to make a quick change at the home side, and then I'll finish this, but I want to show you before I go any further, because at this point I have to cut the train off the line, and... Are you kidding me? I know why. Okay, I gotta go home anyway. That's fine. All right, let me go home. I know why. I was like, why am I not getting any power? It's because the other rail that I disconnected that I need to reconnect to show you is the one that provides the power. So let's just run home real quick. Not a big deal. Make the adjustment. Show you what to do. Whee. You spent a lot of time in in Satisfactory, Joe? Yes, there you go. I hate that's hanging out. All right, come on. And I'm just gonna bunny hop my ass back there. Played alpha, some of the newish updates for my over. Even with the vanilla stuff, Joe? That's honestly a really interesting take. I don't think I've heard anybody equate vanilla Satisfactory to Greg Tech, and no doubt on that. Like, I'm not. Okay, so let's get you powered. Let's back you up. Hey, Nosebleed, how you been? All right, so let's keep chugging. All right, so we need power for you. So for a moment, we're gonna take this guy just to use as a teachable moment. Yeah. Okay. And we're gonna hook up to him. Cool, we got power there. And then I want to back this guy. No, 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 don't you dare. Motherfucker. Stop it. And that's fair, that's not for everybody. Turn off self-drive, that's fine. I'll go get you. Not too bad. How about yourself? Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. We're starting Shoresy tomorrow night. Nosebleed, I thought of you. You and Ray. Okay, where the hell did my train go? Okay. Just right. There's a name I haven't heard in a while. And I actually thought of you the other day because I got an email from 505 about some space game thing. And I was like, huh? No, not again. Is that the train sitting down here? Yep, it is. All right, so let's get our happy ass back on. You saw the same email? Yeah. I was like, Memory of Mars, anyone? All right, so let's go. Not in a long time, Joe. Not in many years. I have not probably touched Minecraft on this channel in 5, 6 years now. Okay. So you go up there. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna do you. We're gonna go here for a second, which is fine. We're gonna reconnect him. And then we're gonna drive around and I'm gonna show you because I'm gonna disconnect that other line. So we are still currently hooked up then to the other side of the line. And Just Right, what have you been playing? What have you been casting? Can we have a caster command, please, for It's Just Right, who is most certainly not playing Memories of Mars. And guys, I understand that this is a long turnabout thing, but I am trying to help one of our community members who is struggling with a part of this game. So, did I really just do the stupid? I did. I did the stupid. I did the stupid. Stop. 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 Went to the wrong line. Stop. God. Heavy ass train. Come on. Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft in years. Oh, come on. I've been strumming to, got back a few months ago. Found myself too hard on myself switching to VTubing. Drum, Siege, COD, some others. What's the other one you were playing? Was it Overwatch 2 that I saw you playing? New birthday update, or new music updates on Twitch. I'm not sure if I can drive you. You know, I don't know what they say about the whole music thing. And happy Twitch birthday, Joe. All right, so we're gonna get right past this, and then I'm gonna unhook, and you're gonna pay no attention to the fact that it overlaps. Stop. Okay. Okay. Whew. Oh, the Salty Crew is gone, man. We've actually had a lot of changes in the community. We're actually about to do another whole rebrand. Okay, so let me see. So this was our old station. This was our old line. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna show you, let's see, edit table, get rid of home alpha. So I have home base alpha, which is what I've named this base right over here. This station right here is home base alpha, because this was the original one and we're not using it anymore. So you set your 2 station names. You love Satisfactory? Well, come on in. How you been, Sleep Queen? So you go in here, you hit Q, stop. Okay. And you put in your timetable. You say what stations you want to go between. I have Sedimonium. It should be Freight Wagon is fully loaded or unloaded. Save. This guy, same thing. I usually use fully loaded or unloaded. It all depends on the situation. And then with this, I just save changes. And then I say, turn on self-drive. And as you can see, this is going to be a one-way line. He's just going to go. So when you set the name of both stations, and then you set the condition of whether it's full or it's empty, and there's a lot more conditionals you can set there or not set there, then he's literally just going to go down there, pick up all the stuff, and then go on his magic way. And I'm just going to let this hit. I'm not going to actually let him fill up. So we're on that original line right now. I'll show you in a second, Yuzori. When we land, I will show you the issue. What I find, let me know when you're back and you're ready. Turn off self-driving. That's fine. Okay, so bam. Okay, I don't want you to fill up yet. That's fine. Just let me know when you're back. Get back for now. Twitch keeps buffering. Do we have transcodes tonight? We do have transcodes. Okay. So stop. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you set in your, let's get out for a second. When I put a station down, immediately the first thing I do is go to the head of the station and change the name. Another thing you want to be careful of is when you place a station, there's that arrow. Make sure the arrow is pointing at the end of your station. See how it's trying to point the other way? You want your arrow to face what is the end of your line. Otherwise, if you have it facing this way, the train is not going to be able to get to it because it wants to come around the backside and get to that arrow. That arrow is the end of your line. So make sure you're facing your stations away from your single line. See, it wants to turn around. You can turn it that way. So that's what you'd want to see as you're placing the end of your station. So make sure the arrow goes that way, away from the end of your, or toward the end of your line, and then immediately go in and change your station name to something that fits. Once you've done that, then it's a matter of just going into, come on, go into here, go into timetables, pick your stations, and they're all going to be listed over here. So that's why it's important you name them. They come up with these like Swedish Scandinavian names for all of them. Save your changes. Boom. Turn on self-driving. I don't want you to fill up though. So I'm actually going to take you home. I was going to take you home. Let's go. So we are currently getting into trains, sleep, and we are playing a mod pack called Satisfactory Plus, which makes the game, I would say, 8 times harder logistically. Actually, what we can do right now, stop. Stop, 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 stop. So you have to point, the biggest thing I think people screw up is the arrow pointing away from the line. Okay, we're gonna go here. That's fine. All right, you just go off in a direction. I don't care. Ah, there we go. Okay, so there's my... There we go. Are you going to connect? Yes, you are. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go on this new line now. We're back on what we were doing. And Yuzuri, if you get stuck, feel free to send me a DM and I will gladly help you out. So we want to go here. We always want our train to be on the right-hand drive. That's a choice to me. That's an American thing. You can have a left-hand drive if you're doing bi-directional rails. For me, it's just easier being an American who drives on the right-hand side of the road. Only one head station. No, never for a second engine. You only have one and it faces the end of where your one-way rail is. Everything beyond that should just be whatever else you have. Liquids, solids, the blanks. There are the blank stations you can use as well, but you only put one station. You only ever put one station. And like when we come into my two-way station, or into this is a one-way station. But you'll see it's the same thing. I only have the one station at the end. And then I have the two freight cars, and then I have this empty rail. Right. Only one station with the light board. That's all you want. Okay, so that's that. We're good now. We're going to let that sit. Let's go recorrect our lines. And we're going to have to put our first set of chain signaling and intelligent logic for the rails down at the other end. Because now we're going to get into having an actual second train. We need to get the cryolite, which we turn into quartz crystals, which then we can actually put lights on our base. Okay, so you are going to hook up there. You are going to unhook there. Perfect. Good, good. Good, good. Yes, excellent. Yeah, no, you only put a station at whatever your destination point is. Whether you have 2 rails, 3 rails, 5 rails on your train, it doesn't matter. I find for me, size-wise, the two car works great. Like the 2 car, whether it's liquid, whether it's solid, whatever it is, the 2 car works fine for me. If this were Factorio, I would say go 2x6. Yeah, 2x6. Or I actually like shorter trains anyway, 2x4x2, because you can fit them in tighter spots. But for me, the 2x2 is fine on this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, you're no longer going to go to Seabase. There's a Disney term. Home Base Alpha 1, which is out here. We're no longer using him. So we're going to delete him. And actually, no, this is Home Base Alpha 1. So these are our 2. We're going to say, you go down there and stay until you're fully loaded. And then you're only going to come back when you're only going to leave here when unload has been complete and 15 seconds. These conditionals are really, really powerful. Hey, Panda, how you feeling? How you feeling? And wait for 15 seconds. This ensures me, by saying wait until it's fully loaded, that until the car is loaded, it will not take off. To me, it's better to have trains run full than it is to have them run partial. This is just a setting choice. You could say or, I could say or and change this to, 60 seconds. And that way, every 60 seconds, no matter what, whether it's loaded or not, the train's going to take off. And if you're hurting for materials or you need more incremental materials rather than large bats of materials, that's a better option. Say 60 seconds, 15 seconds to me is too fast. But it's all personal choice on how you do this. And you can also say specifically what this train loads and doesn't load, and that's all up to you. So now we're going to turn on self-driving. We're going to go out to Satamonium deposit, and then at Satamonium, we're actually going to take a break and do some logic out there and start working our way up to the cryolite, because we need cryolite, which is going to turn into quartz, which we can then use to make glass and stuff, and we can make lights and such out of that. All right, raise your hand if I've completely bored you to death with that. And even if I did, thank you guys for sticking around and letting me explain that to somebody who's struggling, because I've been there with trains. I have lived the struggle. I've watched the YouTube videos. If you have multiple stops, yeah, you would just put in all of your stops in order, and then it would go back to the first one, or you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it would loop, or 3, 2, yeah, and don't even put the 1, because then it would loop back to 1. So it is the whole order of your thing. I generally don't tend to run trains through multiple depots. Sounds too familiar? Yeah. I tend to run trains through one. No, you don't go that way. All right, so let's start chaining some stuff. Absolutely, Izori. And like I said, just shoot me a DM. I learned all of this in Factorio, and thank God it translates pretty well between Factorio and Satisfactory with train logic. There's a little less to it here, but it's pretty much the same idea. And I asked Nomad. I spent hours upon hours upon hours watching videos and trying to figure out how to run trains, and not those kind of videos. Not what I meant. But it's frustrating if you can't wrap your head around the logistics of how trains go back and forth. So what we're going to do is now we're going to say path signal. All right, so this helps us to define collisions and bottlenecks. So what we're doing is we're putting this here, and this is saying, hey, you go this way. And then this one that's going to sit over here, I don't know where my line break is, here you are, is you only. And then down here, where we have our merge, we're actually going to have a set of both of them. It should say, you can, okay, you cannot, why can you not? Porque no lo dos. You should allow it. You should allow it. Why are you not allowing it? Not too bad, a very proud parent went to my daughter's robotics meeting today and found out they placed 13th in the top 12 in the VEX IQ competition. Was one away from state comp. Also in her meeting tonight, she won 2 awards, one for robotics, coding, and the other. Nice. You got yourself a little STEM engineer there on the way, Purple. That is really cool. That is really, really cool. But VEX, huh? Not first? Not doing first? All right, so now how the hell do I want to... This is gonna bite. It was their first year. I know I was talking to somebody who said that their kid was doing VEX as well, and it's like, VEX is picking up. VEX is picking up. All right, so you're gonna go... This is going to be our outbound. Brain? No. No. Okay, I want to clean this up, I guess, because this looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie. I want to keep them on the ground. This is where the fun starts, chat. This is where I start to have to go, what? Zoom. All right, so you're gonna go that way. So we're gonna keep chopping down a little more of these trees. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize this was my line. I am an idiot. Ha, All right. It's better. It's not great. It's gonna have to do for the time being. Fuck it. All right. So, actually, I'm not gonna leave that. We're gonna go to here. Yes, I like this. Okay, here to here, and then there to there. So what that's gonna do is give me a break line on my side here. Okay, boom. So that's our inbound line. And then we need an outbound line. Why did you just caster me? Bro. Bruh. And I got your DM. I saw it. I was live at the time. But I'm glad to see it. We're gonna have to do dinner one night. TwitchCon, here we come. Doot 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 doot. All right, so what I'm doing here, for those of you that aren't sure, this is a rail line that's going to allow us to junction through. So this rail goes this way. This rail goes this way. So this rail is going to allow us to either go to the Sedimonium, or we're going to be able to go off to Cryolite. So now we need to start working on this raggedy ass run that I'm doing. And I'm sorry to those of you that are particular about rail lines. I think everybody should do TwitchCon once. And there's a lot of fun when you're like, you know, when you're, how can I put this? When you're Ray's age, because Ray is a couple of years younger than me, and you're doing your first TwitchCon and you're like trying to figure out who you're rooming with and all of those things and whatnot. There's an excitement to it of like the whole like roommate thing. And I think everybody should do that once. Okay, so let's go. Wish there was a way to skip a station. I wish I had a way to skip a station. Alright, don't tell me path is invalid. I'm waiting for you to tell me that the path that way is invalid because I haven't cleared it yet. Which is okay. Cancel docking, that's fine. Is this bug still exist? Yep, looks like the bug still exists. Oh, it's good to see. Just don't get involved in the debauchery of Vegas. Please, Ray. I don't want to have to go down to the police department and bail you out. Okay, are you gonna go? You're gonna go. Okay, so good. So now we're getting a green light telling us, hey, you can go that way. Now, why are you angry here? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off self-drive. We're gonna have to do a little bit of signaling work before we can go any further. Signal here. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay, we're gonna just skip this for now. We're gonna pretend like we fixed all this, and we're just gonna say, oh, magically we can go through. Okay, so we're gonna skip that. You guys didn't see that. I'm not being the train master. See, because once we're past all that logic abnormality, which I need to get some more iron plates, we can do it. Get to meet your internet mom, Ray. I need a haircut is what I need. I need somebody in chat here to give me a haircut, and somebody in specific is who I'm talking about. And your internet dad too, yes. Yes. Somebody in specific needs to give me a haircut, like in the next couple of weeks. Haircut, yes. My hair's getting long. I need it back to my short, as she calls it, the cop cut. No, actually, Ray, Libby does a really good job of cutting my hair. Okay, so here we go. You're golden. You're awesome. You're awesome. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's go get some iron. Iron, earned, earned, earned. All right, 500 and 500 and 500. No, she actually does go give a pretty good haircut. Like, we started during COVID that, like, you couldn't go anywhere, and I was surely not going to go get a haircut sitting in a chair next to somebody, like, during COVID. And the first time she cut my hair, she was super nervous, and it took us, like, what, 3.5 hours for you to cut my hair the first time? Because it was, like, step by step. And she'd be like, is this too short? Is this too long? And now we've got it down, man, like a half an hour, 40 minutes. All right, so there we go. There we go. All right. Nice, Panda. All right, so now our train should only go one way. Nope, not what I want. Memory sticks! Okay, I don't want to do... I want you to go past self-drive. That's fine. Turn on self-drive. Oh, don't tell me the next stop is unreachable. You fucker. That's fine. We'll manually drive it. Actually, while we're up here, we can do the logic on this end, which should complete the loop. I'm not going to do any of the... Stop! I'm not going to do any of the block logic as far as creating shorter blocks, because that... that's just a pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie. Actually, I might have to do a little bit of block logic. All right, let's see. Let's just see. Okay, so we need a path signal, you here. Okay. And we're going to do a block signal here. Hey, there we go. We're starting to get some logic. I like this new color thing they're giving us. This is kind of cool. Let's do a path signal this way. You're good. So now will you say next stop is unreachable? Let's do a block signal maybe here, wherever our connection is. Where are you at, G? You go... Okay. Red is typically not good. I haven't played with it since this, and I don't know if this is a vanilla feature. Okay, so you can go to the SATA one. Okay, that's right, because our logic isn't right on the other side. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I do this? There we go. Yeah, that it's unreachable. That's just saying you have no current path that will take you to your station. And in my case, it's a logic issue with the blocks and with the turns. Because right now it can't get... It was trying to come back to where we just were, and it can't get there yet because I didn't finish out the logic. Alright, so let's throw these on, see what music is playing. I don't know, I'll be honest, it kind of makes me want to put together a community server again for you guys. Okay, you are... right, so we're going to go here right outside the station. We're going to drop you there. There's already a signal placed. Ah, there we go. You should be... Alright, so let's do... Alright, so we're going to block signal here. Okay. That should clear up and allow us in. Okay, so you're solid to here. We're going to turn off self-driving, get out and do some logic. Okay, so you have nothing that you're communicating. Block has conflicting entry signal types. Shouldn't. It should not. Okay. So we're going to go here. This one should be able to flip either side. Boom. Is a block going to go here? Block here. Oh, no. No, no, that's the wrong one. See, I'm getting screwed up. That's the wrong one. That way. That's not going to fix it, but that should do better for what we need. Okay. Another rail. You go that way. You're golden. Signal loops into itself. It should not. Alright, let's do a block signal. The next possible leg. Alright, so you're done flashing. This might make the rail act a little better. Alright, so you're golden through. Why are you still flashing and saying you're not good? This is where you got to start tinkering with these things. Right, because there's no rail at the end of the line there. That's why we're getting that. And these guys, I don't need one of you. I need, I believe, a block signal here. Okay, good. So yeah, since you're there, we need a block signal. Why are you saying don't go? Shouldn't be saying don't go. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so we're going to do our line up to... Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. All right. All right, so we're going to go up. Ray, at first when I got your message, I was like, are you coming to Florida? And then Libby was like, hey, dummy. She didn't say that, but she was like, hey, TwitchCon is October. I was like, oh, that's right. All right, so now it's been so long. I've spaced out on... That's right. That's the hill we need to go up. All right, so up to here and up Are you gonna give me a fit about this? Or are we gonna play nice? Okay, I'm gonna cheese it. I don't care. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Not bad. Quiet. And somebody special's back home. So I'm excited for tomorrow. Alright, so we're gonna go. Let's see. This is why I like having a rail system. If anybody knows a mod that allows you to like put your rails on this map, please tell me. Please share. Please share. Alright, so oh, I don't like you. Like, I'm a cheese ball, but I'm not gonna go that far with it. How about you? What'd you do this weekend? Besides book your trip to TwitchCon. Alright, up here. Okay, we might not have to go much further than this because the edge is there and I can drop it off the edge without having to go up all the way up there. I think that might be the smart idea. So we're going to see if I can just drop it off the ledge. And then I'm not going to have to deal with the smoke. Okay, so it's there with Big Boy. You're going to guard it, right? You're going to guard it, right? Okay. All right, so here... grab our Sluggy. Sluggy. There's a kitty down there. Okay, so we're going to go right to here. So we can drop it right off this ledge. Okay, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now, the real question. One, yes. There we go. That's a start. That's a start. All right. All right, I need more stuff for that. That's okay. Okay. Okay, so... something like that. That. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shortcut myself down there. Maybe not there. There we go. 1 meter foundation. Not there. Alright, then we're going to put another 1 meter foundation right here, here. And then we're going to put another bunch of these guys, get us down. All right, so now we've bypassed that smoke. Don't have to deal with that for now. Just about any time. Okay. All right, so there's that and that. All right. You and you. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so those guys are good. Now we need to set up our rail depot. Okay, where the hell is... Where did I put the rail? I see it over there. I was like, where did I put my rails? I lost my rails. Apparently lost my mind, chat. That's fine. So you're there. Can I cut you? You want to fight? You want to fight, huh? You want to fight, cat? Let's go. Where the hell did you go? Oh, Jesus. I don't know why these guys aren't doing me any damage either. I'm not sure. It's another thing I'm not sure of. All right, so we go to cheap trains. Did it really? I don't know if you were here or not, but I was just talking about your ability to cut hair. All right, so freight there. Freight there. All right. Say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. I'm a novice, satisfactory player. Got question for a time? Always. Always. We actually did a rail little lesson earlier, but shoot, go ahead. What can I do for you? Always questions. That's the point of Twitch is, you know, to be able to interact. So, thank you, Panda. All right, so let's put down a train. I have a long, supposedly straight bit of track with multiple sections with a wobble in it. How do I correct it? So I'm going to ask you a question. Are you... Stop! Are you... Not you, the train. Are you 100% sure that it's straight? Because I find your previous rail always affects the next rail. So somewhere, even if it's the very first one, did you straighten it out far enough? Because the previous sections of rails you have will affect the curve of the next section of rail. And honestly, the rails are kind of finicky. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, unless you put them on foundations and you line them up within your foundations, it's damn hard to get perfectly straight rails. Like, there's no judgment there. It's just a fact of life. See, like, this section is, okay, I went too far. See how this is straight here? And this is curved here. If I tried to make this match a curve or to behave, this is going to give me problems. See, nothing I do because I did not anticipate the previous section. So now what I need to do is dial back to the previous section and slowly start curving it here. And then I can make it play nicely with the other section of rail. No, I mean, it's not amazing by any stretch, Gino. So when they start to curve, when your curve gets unruly, I dial back to the edge of where I actually want the apex of my curve, and I stop. Oh my God, Gino, that's so bad, dude. How you been? I actually need to dial that back even further. Okay, so there's that. Finished the first week of the new job. How is it? So honestly, I feel like the two rails prior to the one you're placing affect the current one. And if you're not getting a perfectly straight rail, you not only have to consider the left and right wobble, you have to consider the up and down wobble as well. So if you get a wobble that goes up and down, that means you're having terrain issues with the parts. Like here, this is not going to want to go, but I should be able to force it. And while that's a bit cheesy for what I'm doing right now, that's okay. But in the long run, I would put 2-meter high slope blocks and actually like make the grade properly. But as you can see, it still wants to curve. The center, the further you get from the center line, yes, relay your track, because watch. So right here, I can make this one perfectly square. When I come out here, it becomes a little squirrelier. The further you go from your point of placement, the further out you go, the more exaggerated your curve becomes. So don't be afraid to use shorter segments and make sure you keep them perfectly straight, because somewhere in a walk you've see, like that's too wide for me. Somewhere in a walk you've tipped it just the smallest amount, and then it gets exaggerated 2 or 3 down the line. So that would be my bet, is to go back to prior to the curve, rip it apart, and then make shorter segments. That would be my honest, spicy take for you. And don't watch what I'm doing, because I'm literally just laying like wilderness tracks. Okay, so that's getting a little wild for me. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to dial it back to there. All right, so we're going to straighten that out a bit. We're going to pick it up. And now it's going to straighten out and behave for us here. Come on, the rising wind. Yeah, the further you get away, the more exaggerated your curves become. I think it comes from a vertical transition. The wobble seems to repeat over a couple of straight segments. Is it going over a foundation ridge, like from a 2 to a flat? Is that where the start is? Because my suggestion in that case is to go almost all the way up your ridge, stop about a block short, stop it there, build another piece just over the crest, make sure it's perfectly centered, stop there, and then restart. It's coming down a self-generated... Yes. Okay, so then if you're coming down a self-generated slope, go about a block back from the edge and then go about a block down the slope and stop that and then line it up. Make sure that piece is straight and then go down your ridge. And when you transition from the slope to the flat again, go a block back on your slope, continue it to a block beyond the flat, stop there, and then do a straight section. That would be probably what's creating your issue. In all honesty, that sounds like exactly what you're having. We were shaking at you. All right, there we go. You're now Why do I always come back without my train? That honestly sounds like what you're dealing with. Doing maintenance at a retirement home is very fulfilling, but hurts my feet. You know, a close friend of my family actually decided to go work for a state doing something very similar. And he loved it. He absolutely loved it, Gino. He loves working for the Commonwealth. He loves the state benefits, and he loves his job. I haven't started trying to figure out the pass block signals. It's really, at the end of the day, it's just logic. It's not terrible. And this new thing, this is the first I'm seeing this. And this has been super de-duper. All right. So you're good. You're an unhappy signal. Why? Signal loops into itself. That's probably my fault. Let's get up. Let's get off the train.
Harvest.
All right, so it's probably, I'll tell you exactly where it probably is. It's all the logic error is going to be up at the station. It's probably going to be up at the station after the, I need to block
Train won't
off.
stop!
That's right. I don't know if it's Satisfactory Plus doing it, or I'm not sure what's doing it. I haven't played since early in 6, so it might be 7. I don't know what's contributing and giving us that. I'm not sure. Stop. All right, so here we're going to give you a block signal. There we go. You're golden. All right, so let's do a queue. Has no timetable. Sir Hergendersh. That was all it took. It was one signal is all it took. That was it. The entire rail system with the lighting didn't want to work. I might have spoken too soon. Did I use the wrong signal here? Yeah, I did. All right, you stop. Okay. You need to be a block. Okay. See what you're gonna do. Right. So what you do is every block signal sets a segment. And if there is a train in that segment, it tells the previous segment, stop. And that's all block signals do. Whereas, like the turn signals say if it's safe to go, if there's something else there or not. Segment size is determined by you, by however many spacing apart you put your blocks. That's completely up to you. You can, and that depends on your train size. That depends on a lot of things. I tend to leave my, okay, so you're not happy. Right. You're good. Why are you telling me I can't go? You shouldn't be telling me I can't go. Okay, so this is a perfect time, though, to test all this. So you don't need to be a path signal since we're already through the intersection. You need to be a block signal. It loops onto itself. Okay, you're golden. You're not. Do, 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 do. You shouldn't loop onto yourself. Am I in... Are you gonna talk to the signal? Okay, so you're good so far. And sometimes this is the best way to diagnose the signalings. Alright, you are looping to yourself. That's because I'm using a central line in here. That's fine. Life in the fast lane. So you need to be... You... Waiting for path reservation. Let's do a block here. And a block here. Okay, so you're good that way. You're bad that way. That clears up this intersection. You should not be giving me an issue. You don't need to be a path issue. You need to be a... You need to be a block signal. Okay, you're happy now. No, you're not yet. Don't want to put that there. I might have to break this. I'm gonna have to break this down. So we're gonna go to here. And we're gonna go from here to here. Cool. And then we're going to block signal you so you don't crash here. Okay. You're solid, you're not. You should be talking to this intersection here. So the segments between subsequent block signals, what determines the segment size? Yes. However much space you leave between them. Okay, so you're good there. I think I'm muddying the waters here because you should be good. You should cover here. You... Signal loops into itself. Alright, so if we chug through here, go right past it, we're going to get smart there. And then you're going to go up to that next signal. So where's the next problem I have as far as... Get off the train, doggo. Alright, so you're going to bust my balls here. Alright, so why are you blocked up here? Let's get right past this. Come on. Let's get to a flat section. Let's go up here. Alright, so why are you calling unusable? You're telling me that I can't go up here, which means that I have a cross signal. Alright, you don't need to be a path. You don't need to be a path, you need to be a blockchain. Okay, so you're locked up. You're no good now. I haven't done this in a while either. I'm kind of rusty. I'm trying to remember it all. Okay, you don't need to be a path signal. You need to be... Why am I using path signals? I should be using block signals. Alright. Alright, so you're golden to there. Why am I getting no signal back this way? Why am I getting no path signals back this way? You should be talking. Oh, you're not happy about that one. So you're good. You're solid that way. And if we... Okay, so you're solid to there. You're gonna allow access up that way. Bum bum. Block and block. All right, so you have access coming in, and you have access going out now. Good. Now you're talking. You're talking. See, the whole thing is you really have to just trace back your lines. You're talking. You're talking. You are talking. You, on the other hand, are not talking, and I don't know why. Okay, so you're a block signal there. You're solid. You're gonna... You're still not talking. And if we block signal you here instead, are you gonna... We have a block signal going out from that station talking. Loops into itself. It shouldn't loop. I might have an idea what I did. I might have an idea of where I looped it. You might not want to be these. You might want to be... You might want to be path signals. Block has conflicting entry types. Shouldn't. Ah. Hate you. There we go. So you're good. You're good. Now you're saying you're not good. Do I not need... I may not need these because it's the end of the line. No. No, I need both of those, I'm pretty damn sure. Okay, so you're good and you're good. Okay, so you're saying no. There's no reason you should be saying no entry. Okay, so you're off. You should be on. You should be golden down here. You're not. You're not giving me a golden signal. That's... All right, realistically, there should be no problem with these guys because they're all... should all be on the same line. All right, and if we drop you... what I believe I need... block signal. Are you gonna... Yeah, you should actually be closer. Oh, you're right there. Okay, so then I did... Did I take you into account? Let's see. Did I take you into account? Don't tell me signal loops into itself. Did they change something? Because this is the way it should work. Coming in, they should have... Unless... Oh, wait. Okay, so coming in, they should have one. And then they should have a shared one. Nope, not there. Okay. You have a solid green. You should have a solid green. If we uncross him... God bless this wacky ass bullshit. Alright, so you're good. You're not working. Okay, so you're only that way. Alright, if we tell you to go, what do you do? Oh. What list is that, Max? And thank you. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to edit the table. It's only... Alright, signals are making next stop unreachable. So you should be able to go here. I'm actually not having... This isn't having problems. I understand how signals work. This is just working out the logic for it. That's all. Alright, so let's pull all you down. You're giving me a clear line. You're good. Where are you? Now you're going to behave. Or misbehave. Unless you're a railroad signal engineer. Alright, so you're good. There is no shame in that. Alright, so you're solid. So you're good that way. So then what is causing the issue back that way? I thought it was this. Okay, you're all behaving now, again. Every one of you seems to be behaving. Good. Yeah, no, my train stations are facing the right direction. This train station's already worked in single format. Now I'm just adding in the lines to it. Let's see. Signaling problem. Okay. Take you out of self-driving. Let's do the route one more time. So you're good. So you're behaving. You're behaving. Right, so that's checking off that something is in the block. Same thing, you. And you. So where's my blocking signal having the problem? I hate rails on natural ground. Toot toot! But yeah, Silverback, I've made that mistake plenty of times. But these rails, these stations have already worked. It's when I'm adding a leg off for them to go elsewhere that I'm now having the signaling issues. Which makes no sense. Okay, why are you not allowing... Okay, so why are... Are you gonna work from here? Okay, so you'll go to there. No, you won't. You're gonna stop right here. Why are you gonna stop right here? Because I don't need a path signal there. I'm not a dummy. Okay. Alright, so you're red, you're green again. So we've got clearance in the loop. Alright, turn off self-driving. Okay, so there we go. Now, once you clear this signal, you should revoke. Yep, there we go. You're revoked. Next stop is unreachable. Why is a leg that way? So the leg out that way is not unreachable. That leg is not unreachable. Okay, so you're still green. So then where is my logic on it? Where is my logic flaw? Where is my flaw in my logic? I'm turning off these lights for a couple minutes. All right. So you're saying no. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Game. You're saying no. You're saying no. You're saying good. Okay. Now, we turn off self-driving, cancel that, swap these out, save changes. Okay, good. So, Satimonium is getting dropped in, even though I didn't ask for it. Thank you, game. Now I'm riding around with a full train of bullshit. Okay. Are you gonna go? Are you actually gonna go? Or are you gonna say operational finally? Okay, and apparently you're dropping a second cargo container. What you doing, Thomas? Nope, you're not gonna make it. Okay, so Thomas... You have a signaling error, which says to me that this should then assign... Do. You should assign... Okay, and you're not, and you're saying that you're conflicting. You shouldn't conflict. You absolutely should not. Because we're going from a two-way down to a one-way avenue. I mean, do you guys want to see the easy fix? No, I actually can't do the easy fix. The easy fix is just to make the station go out the other way and rejoin in without having a, like a butt end. You shouldn't be... You shouldn't be there, period. You're a block signal. Why are we getting this on this line anyway? This should not be here. That means that somewhere else in the line, it's telling it can go in this direction, which is not the case. That train is not set up for that. I bet you anything if I go past this intersection, it's going to work. Which means the line, the issue... Actually, I have a better test. Alright, so let's back up. Let's back up here. Take you to the line. Okay. It is on that section of the line that the problem is. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna go that way. We're gonna do a full loop. And then I can break it down to that section, if that's the deal. But I don't know anything on the other section, on the other leg that's bad. I don't know. I don't know anything on the other leg that is actually bad. Alright, you run all the way down now. Actually, I think I do know the leg that's bad. Okay. So as soon as you drop off all the extra ore, you can roll out again. I remember when trains first came out and they were so broken. Alright, so you're locking in, good. You'll now go. And I think I know exactly where the problem is. I think I know exactly where the problem is on the other side. That's not me. See, that's not me honking. Alright, so let's get out right about here. Okay, perfect. You're good. Now, let's put on our train. There we go. Be willing to bet anything if we drop out the last signal. This game doesn't actually want at the fork a signal since it's a weird 2-to-1 way I'm doing. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, so you're broken again. Alright, now if we put down another train, we say, take me to paradise. Self-driving. Take me from Ergershut to Alpha. Okay, signals are unreachable. Okay, so you're now having a problem that way. See, none of this is making sense right now. Right, so your block is working down there. All right, you're calling good. I remember the trick in 5 was it here and here? You shouldn't be blocked. should always go that way. Okay, you can't get to Hergendersh. Can you get to Alpha? Because that's where we need you to go. Signals are making next stop unreachable. It shouldn't be. Okay, and if we get through this intersection... okay. Do you need just a block signal? Is that a... Why? That should actually be not a block signal. Okay, and you should change over... You're not going to change over now? You shouldn't be locked. You shouldn't be locked down. You can go that way, but we can't go this way? You're wild. You're flipping wild at this point. Okay. Train goes that way. Train goes into station. Clear to come out. Blocked. There is another train on the track, but not on this section. He's sitting in there, which will not affect this. All right, so now you're good. All right, the question is, will you go back to Hergendersh? Because if that's the case, they want blockchains at turns. I would think that you would want the other signal. You wouldn't want block. Okay, so for the sake of shits and giggles, when we get through here, because I know this is all clean, I'm going to turn off self-driving, blast through the station, switch this, you're golden. Okay, so now you're blocking out properly. Now, when you get to the left-hand turn in the crossover, are you going to... And welcome on in, Shoetoy. I love the name, by the way. Are you gonna stop? Because if that's the case, we need two blocking at that turn. So you should turn that way. Good. Which means this guy should need nothing more than block signals move to here, here, delete you, and you should need nothing more than a block signal there. Okay, that's the stupidest logic I've ever seen. I remember it now, though. Okay, so now you're going to stop. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now we're going to denote a one-way. Stupidest logic. You go there. Okay, you're good. You don't know how to talk because the line is there. Okay, so now... I need to shorten you back. So, let's take you... here. You. There. You there. You should actually be talking. That should signal back. Okay, so you're good to go that way. Why are you not talking back to these guys? Have I created a loop on my own? Have I created a loop? There we go. Now you're going to roll. No, you're not going to roll. Why? Oh, because you're... I know why you're not going to roll. Because there's no actual rail where you are. Alright, so you're going to go back. Good. There you go. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing up there? You're fully operational. Oh, boy. So you're locked off there. You're good there. You should not be doing that. Oh. Okay, you're good, you're good. Wanna rock and roll night. Party every day. Okay, you're sitting up there doing nothing. And you're waiting. What are you waiting on? So you've got one, you've got one. Block signal. There we go. That's what I was waiting to clear. That's what it was. All right. All right, so time to build another station. Time to build another station. I don't even know what he's doing up there because he's just an engine. And I don't know what he's waiting on or whatnot. Let's see. Oh, now you've got... Alright, you're waiting at a signal error. You shouldn't be sitting up there waiting. Alright, so I think this is where we're going to call it for tonight. I will work on the station logic and everything and get the new ore and everything going tomorrow. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'm not sure what we're playing on Wednesday. Don't know yet. We're going to turn you off. Thanks, Max. It should all be functional. I'm trying to remember because there is a difference between Satisfactory and the way I learned it in Factorio, which is where I spent all that time learning Rails and such. There's a difference, and I think it is the block signal at when you merge off a two-way into a one-way and then use it as a switchback. All right, so let's see who's around. See who we're going to send the love to. Who's around, who's
Train won't
live.
stop!
Jeez. Factorio trains are fantastic. They're my favorite. That's what I learned. Actually, let's see who's around. Let's see who's around. Bring me down. Let's see. Let's see. I know where we're going. We're going to visit a friend of ours, Big Wick, who's actually playing some Factorio, and it has trains in his titles. So this is the Discord if you guys want to join in the action. This is the raid call if you'd like to join us in the raid. And I will see you guys on Wednesday night. We'll probably be taking a break off of Satisfactory and doing something else. Not sure what, but we'll do something. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Make the world a better place. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. So, on that note, be good. Make the world better. We're going to go raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him.